We are beyond hyped for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and today we're going behind the wheel with production designer Patrick Tatopoulos to find out what it took to build the new Batmobile. So for all of the fans, when the first images of the Batmobile came out, everyone freaked out. What was that moment like for you, for fans to see what you'd created?
You know, it's such a long process and a long time before, from the time you create the vehicle to the time you're finally looking at it on the internet. And you're dying for that. Because you want to know, especially an object such iconic, you wonder how people are going to receive it. For Zach, I'm sure it was huge. For me, it was the same. Finally seeing it and seeing people starting to respond was an unbelievable moment.
So were you always a Batman fan? Was building the Batmobile something you aspired to do?
I'm a huge Batman fan. I don't dig all the superhero, but this guy, I've always loved it because he's got such an aesthetic that's connected to it, and he grows, he changes, you know, through time. There's a reinvention of the character. Sometimes you work hard on figuring out something, and sometimes it just comes.
Yeah.
And in this case, he came really, really fast.
How long did it take to go from you drawing it to getting it to a place where it is right now?
Really took 5 months to actually build 2 cars. That's the actual build. But prior to build, you have to design it, you have to do the drafting, all those things. As soon as you got a chassis and wheels, you have to start testing it.
Yeah.
A funny little thing about the car is we couldn't find tires everywhere. There was no way we could find this exact size. And he found those tires from Israel, and they're meant to farming trucks. We shaved them, we resculpted them, and we adapted them to the car. But the whole car can actually raise on its back and figure, so it will start to look like an off-road car. Trust me, there was a huge amount of engineering to get it to where it is now.
You see a car like this, it's obviously already a little bit banged up purposefully, but what is that like for you guys, where you're like, we built this, now it has to get shot at, now it has to get like jumped off of things?
That's where the genius of Zach starts to me. Like, he really wanted to make sure that car didn't look like he's cleaning it on the weekend, you know.
Yeah.
And like today, for example, I'm coming here, I'm looking at all the display, they're all showroom ready, and this one looks dirty, and I love that.
You started off with this, but that obviously influenced the whole production design for the entire film. Tell me a little bit about how this car influenced the rest of the look of Batman.
Personally, every movie I do, I like to start with an object that's controllable, that's easy to create an aesthetic with. It's easier, it happens quicker, and then you drive everything around. For him, it was exactly that.
And what was it like for you being on set and seeing Ben Affleck in the bat suit get into the Batmobile for the first time?
Terrifying, because Ben is actually a very tall guy. I don't know if you know, he's like 6'4" something. I remember looking inside the cockpit and looking at him sitting in there. When you start seeing all that combo of things, and you're like, okay, this is the new Batman.
Yeah.
It's stunning.
So my last question, can I sit in it?
Okay, let's do that. Okay. You can step on the seat, that's how he
man.
does it. So you're driving?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Cool.
All right.
Rockets are ready. Let's do it. Start this.
All right, you guys, well, make sure you come check out the Batmobile at the WB Studio Lot Tour. I'm not gonna be here for long because this car goes pretty fast, so let's go for a ride. Are you ready?
Yeah, see
All
you
right.
guys. Let's do
Can
it.
you give him an I'm Batman with me?
Yes.
Ready? I'm Batman. That's it for now, but remember, you can pre-order your tickets for Batman v Superman, which I've already done, so you should too. And if you want even more movie goodness, then you can check out polls, trailers, and sweepstakes in the new DC All Access app. See you tomorrow.